If you are living out of a sense of obligation, you are a slave. Dr. Wayne Dyer. Obligation is something by which a person is bound or obliged to do a certain thing a certain way out of a sense of duty or custom. We are obligated to live our life a certain way, like getting educated, jobs, marrying, finally settling. We are obligated to respect our elders, even when they disrespect us. Then we are obligated to act in accordance with the religion or culture that we're born in. This is what obligation means. We have this locked belief that this is the only way, that we are obligated to do all these things and somehow make it work. What happens when we do something out of obligation? We compromise our own intentions and integrity because we only do what we're supposed to as dictated by our culture or society. Like in my case, I'm 27 and I'm obligated to have already married and kids and settled. Well, I chose a different path. I'm neither married nor pursuing my studies as a lawyer anymore because I realized I'm an artist and I love to create. We have one life and we should do what makes our soul happy and feel fulfilled. The reason a lot of people are miserable in life is because they feel overwhelmed with the feelings of guilt, sin, and obligation. Obligations are all socially constructed. In this life, we are taught to put other people's desires first at the cost of living our own life. We are taught that to be selfish and not putting others before us is considered evil. And nobody wants to be considered evil, right? In the eyes of others. That is why we feel obligated to be a certain way, which pleases the society. Friedrich Nietzsche, in his book Will to Power, makes a very eye-opening statement. He says that if you're commanded to put your neighbor above yourself, shouldn't your neighbor also put you before themselves? Other people use obligation as a way to control us and our behavior. These are often people close to us, like our parents or spouses. However, the question arises, shouldn't we be in control of our own choices and act in accordance with them? Do we not have that power over ourselves to decide for us? When we are taught from a very young age to sacrifice ourselves and our own preferences as an obligation, especially for our family, what does the notion of family really implies then? People go to great lengths to try to shame us for following our dreams, but shaming is never done from a place of love. Where there is love, there is no shame. Be selfish and selfless at the same time. They are not contradictory. Gary-vee. We rise by lifting others. Follow what you want and try to touch someone's life by sharing what you have. Simply, in order to create freedom, we need to be free in our minds. And living from a place of obligation is not being free. What are we afraid of? Failure, rejection, challenges? Well, the challenges we face are not meant to keep us stuck in misery. They are there to teach us something our soul needs to learn, which is necessary to truly grow from within. Life is about choices, not obligations. What if we imagined a life free from any sort of obligation? What if our life was 100% in our control, that consisted of choices, options, and consequences? In life, we can technically do anything, right? But we must accept the consequences. Like, if I leave my job, I'll be unemployed and I'll have to cut on my expenses. And if I eat junk food, I'll be unhealthy. If I be around negative people, that is what I'll attract and that is what my life will be, full of negativity. If we live our life being under obligations, we can never enjoy life. In fact, we will start to resent life. And not just life, even start to resent the people whom we feel obligation towards. And this is the reason why so many people in their old age start to resent their parents. Because all their lives they've done what their parents wanted them to do, even at the cost of their own dreams and wishes and desires. Strive to choose awareness, because the biggest danger in life isn't making the wrong choice, it's not realizing that we have a say in the matter. Well, if we follow our heart and not the norms of this society, we will surely be uncomfortable and we will be uncertain of a lot of things. But we will realize that at least the choice is ours in each and every matter. We need to be courageous to follow our dreams in spite of the consequences. This means having the courage to say no and stand our ground. Remember, we are allowed to create our own table of morals and ethics. Don't just follow the societal morals we've been taught as a child. Always challenge the common wisdom and seek to inquire wisdom for ourselves. You wander from room to room, hunting for the diamond necklace that is already around your neck. Rumi. Life is about recognizing who already loves me, who already cares for me, who do I care for, and feel love, and feel whole by, and feel whole with. Simply give to people who are in a place to receive. Understanding how to give to other people, how to serve other people, and serving whom will help us to expand, and serving whom will weaken us. There is no point in being liked by people by living under obligations if we are unhappy. Life is about freedom. It's feeling a sense of moving in your body and not a tightness. It's feeling joy instead of fear, feeling free instead of caged.